Hey, hi, Riam. This is Manish Gupta, working in Persistent as an Unqork architect. Today, I'm going to demonstrate conference management application, which is built using new address search component and dynamic refresh feature, newly launched by Unqork in 2023. Okay. Let me jump to the basic introduction of the application, problem statement, and proposed Unqork solution. Problem statement, as mentioned, customer organizes multiple events for their product feature demonstration where guests are invited across the globe. Currently, they send Excel sheet to guests and request to share registration details, which is not a user-friendly approach. No validation on input data and hard to track. Currently, it is hard to visualize registration details, conversion to customize it based on the specific admin requirements. As an Unqork solution provider, we have proposed to build web application using Unqork platform. There will be online form for guest registration with validation, ease of use, which will use address search component as well. There will be option to choose from multiple predefined dashboard layout for the admin, which will use dynamic refresh feature. Apart from that, there will be option to choose from predefined KPIs to design, configure personalized dashboard. So each admin can have their personalized dashboard. Anytime they can go and change the desired layout based on their requirement. With this approach, there will be centralized data, which can be further utilized for analytics and future event setup. Let me quickly jump to registration form screens, which provides improved user experience and added security. You can see there will be three sections. The personal information where we will be capturing demographics of the guest. In the contact information, email, phone, and along with that, we are capturing home address, which is new address search component where user can type in their address and based on the suggestions, they can choose their desired address. The third section is preference. So user can choose their food preferences. If they need any translator, they can choose from, and also what all events they want to attend. Okay, and they can submit. Once they are submitted, the admin can see all the registration details using the dashboard. For the dashboard, as soon as user login, so they will see this screen. Okay, here I am using dynamic refresh feature instead of navigation component for the improved performance. Okay, that I will showcase you how it is configured. If there is no settings available, the logged in user will see no dashboard setting exists, and they can go into the settings section. They can design their dashboard based on their preference. And once they save their settings, they can go back to dashboard screen and they can see their dashboard, personalized dashboard. Okay. Let me show how those layouts are configured. So you can see created three layouts. So there is a layout one. And from the drop down, they can go in settings page. From the drop down, they can choose their desired layout. It will give them option to select from the predefined KPIs. So for each section, they can select the desired KPIs chart. And as soon as they click on save, they can go on the dashboard screen and they will see the left screen as their dashboard. So you can see there are layout 2 and which is 2 cross 2, and there is a layout 3 which is having two rows. First row with 3 column and second row with 2 column with 2:1 ratio. So you can see all different dashboard which is personalized to their use. Thanks from the screen and demonstration purpose. Let's quickly jump to the actual flow. So as I mentioned, user will receive one email. Okay, so I have received one email. There, hi Manish, we are glad to invite you for the no code conference. User can click here and complete their registration. So let's say, let me fill my details. Uh, I can select from date of birth, gender, company name, let's say Persistent. Manish at the rate persistent.com. I can select from the international number. From home address, I can search for any address which belongs to India. As soon as you select the address, it will automatically fill the street address. If there is the street 2 address available, that will be auto-populated, city, state, zip, and country. I'm going to select preference as a Chinese, and I need a translator as a Chinese as well, so that I can understand in my native language all the conferences. Let me select what all event I will attend. So I'm selecting these two events that I'm going to attend for. As soon as click on submit, registration will be saved. Okay. Now, as soon registration is saved, the admin user need to log in, and they can. So let me log in. Okay. So as soon as you log in, you can see you are presented with the screen. You can go to the settings tab. Since I have already saved one of the layout, okay, so that's why on the home screen you don't see that there is no settings available. So you can see I have selected layout 3, okay, but based on your requirement, you can select layout 1. As soon as you select the layout, it will show the desired layout, and from these drop down you can select any of the information KPIs which are available there. So let me again select back the layout 3, okay, which was selected previously, and you can see from these are the predefined KPIs, and you can select any KPIs based on your requirement and click on save. Okay. So as soon as you save it, your settings will be saved, and when you go to dashboard page, you can see the dashboard based on your preferences. You can see in first row there are 3 KPIs, in second row there is a grid and one graph. Okay. Let me quickly show how this application is built. Okay, so in community hackathon, I have built MKG conference management, and you can see there are number of modules. Let me quickly show you. So there are API modules, front end module, and schema module. There are around 21 modules. So first one is dashboard. Okay, so let me go to the dashboard. Okay. In the dashboard screen. So, okay, so let me see where the dashboard. Okay, so this is the dashboard main landing screen. Okay, there you can see I have used no, sorry, this is a landing screen. You can see I have used some basic styles for the column main layout and column inner, and apart from that I have taken two link button. Clicking on this link button, it will just call this rule that if so which tab I've requested for, and based on that, it will set the module ID and trigger the plugin. Okay, so this plugin is nothing but it is the get module components plugin, which will fetch the definition of selected module and set into the panel selected tab content. Okay, so it will load. If you click on dashboard, it will load dashboard module. If you click on settings, it will load dashboard settings module. Let me go to the dashboard setting module. Okay. So you can see on the dashboard setting module. So there are this is a drop down which is having all the KPIs which I have mentioned. Okay, so you can see the layout 1, layout 2, layout 3 is mentioned there, and from there they can select these layout, and based on those selected layout, it will again have this get module definition. which will load the selected layout into the screen, and user can select respective KPIs and save it. Okay. Coming to layout one, you can see I have defined this layout one. Okay, and there are section A, section B, section C. These are the drop down, and these are the panel. Okay, and even I have used the feature that delay loading. You can see after in post trigger, I am loading the module D. Okay, so first these three modules will be loaded, and once the C is loaded, then it will request for D. Similarly, I have created layout one, layout two, layout three, and also you can see KPIs. So I have this is one of the KPI registration per event, and I have used the flexibility like all the from the registration details, which field you want to pull. So for this, I only need attending events, and that field I am passing into plugin with a remote execute. So it will fetch only that for field details and revert back to the front end module. And same is configured into the chart. So this is the column chart, and that will be displayed on the front end. So this is the quick way you can create any number of module. I have created 5 from which you can select. And let's go to, this is the API module where you can see these KPIs are defined, and this is the schema module. Okay, so which will store per user what layout they have selected and what all KPIs they have selected. Now coming to dashboard module, so you can see on the dashboard, I'm reutilizing the same layout module. So it's like a same layout, layout one, layout two, layout three. Same modules are being used for both settings and dashboard. So, and that is the beauty in navigation component, that is not possible. It will give you the duplicate key error, but with the dynamic refresh, since it is unload the previous one and load the new one, there is no issue with using the same module for the different purposes. Okay. So that's overall from the demo perspective. Um, Thanks.